represent the first ward of the city of Ann Arbor on the Ann Arbor City Council. So I'm responsible for about 25,000 neighbors and 120,000 overall. And actually, I'm really here because I'm responsible for the Huron River watershed, most of which runs a great deal, which runs through the first ward. So I'm here to listen and also to comment on the standard specifically. When we adopt the standard, I think it's great that we're doing it. We joined the 20% of the states that are bothered to do so, and we realize that the federal government is slow to act in some cases and quick to act in others. And it's important to look out for the waters of the state of Michigan, of course. So the city of Ann Arbor, as you know, is spending around $1 million a year to deal with the PFAS issue that's before us, and the majority of that comes from our reliance on the surface waters. We get about 75% of our water from the Huron River, and so we are beholden to those who pollute upstream from us. And we're, in a way, we're kind of caught between two polluters because we have to mix, of course, our surface water with our groundwater, and one is polluted with the PFAS and other things, and the other is polluted with dioxin. And so I've had a decent amount of experience with DEQ and now Eagle working with that. And the standards for that have been appropriately lowered. And of course, we spent millions and millions of dollars in court trying to get the polluter to conform to these new standards. And that's not appropriate. And so I'm here to support these standards and also the things that many folks spoke before me, especially on consolidating the standards and having one common standard. The problem is when we create these standards, we're creating basically an unfunded mandate for the communities. Now, the city of Ann Arbor is fortunate in some respects in that we're a community that can afford to do these kinds of things. If it adds $8 to $10 a year, or a quarter rather, to my water bill, say what is it, 10 cents for every 1 cubic foot or whatever that $1 million cost me, that's fine. I'm lucky that we can afford it. Of course, we all know the standard should be 0. And CDC would say 0, and the only thing I want in my water is hydrogen and oxygen in proper proportions. And we don't get that. And I understand that 0 is inappropriate because we can't measure 0, and that's fine. But what we don't want to be is caught in a situation where the mandate is so low that we can't keep up with it, and then what are we to do? There was promises of an environmental bond was going to be floated in last year's budget, and hopefully it'll be in this year's budget. And so we appreciate Governor Whitmer's suggestion that putting this group together, we know that we can't have unfunded mandates like this. And so I urge us to set them as low as possible, to set a good standard for the rest of the country to follow. But to also understand that with that comes a big responsibility that standard is a tool, and that tool has to be used by Eagle and the AG's office in other ways around the state, that we have to address things like the MS4 permits and PDES discharge permits, and we have to crack down on these polluters that are polluting the waterways and passing their problem off downstream. It's just completely inappropriate. So I applaud you for bringing these standards forward in what is really a timely manner and relatively quickly. But you also need to, of course, as others have said, crack down on this. We need the polluters to pay, and we need polluters, these standards to be applied to the polluters as well as the creators of fresh water. It's all we can do to get everything else out of the water and prepare our water and do that 20 million gallons a day that the city of Ann Arbor does for Ann Arbor and its residents. But these tools need to be used on the other end. It's important that the surface water standards are strengthened as well, and maybe more so because of our dependency on surface water. So thank you for your time.